There was a little mishap this Christmas. One of my ornaments, my little giraffe, fell and his nose broke off. I didn't have it very well secured because in my design I wanted it to be really bulbous, so it doesn't have much to hold it together. I didn't have any armature in there or anything. I was trying to make it really simple so that my niece could follow along with me. So the way we're going to repair this is we're going to use a bit of doweling. We're going to drill a hole in here and drill a hole in there, put the doweling in and glue it together, and that will be a good secured measure to keep it stuck on there nice and well. So you can do that intentionally sometimes. Let's say if I wanted to make this really round, so it only has like one little point of contact, this is what I would do afterwards. Or if I was adding a character onto something, I do that also if I'm adding a character like this one here. I added a character onto some board, so if I just glued it on, it wouldn't be that secure. So I put a couple dowelings through there and it went through the board and glued it like that, so it's got more of an anchor. So let's get started. I want to approach it head on straight. I don't want to go off to the side or anything. I need to go straight into it, perpendicular to the flat area. So I'm going to try to do that just using a hand drill. And sometimes you can do this and it can crack your piece, so you have to be a bit careful. You can't go too fast. That's why I'm using a hand drill. That's probably going to go in deep enough. And I'm going to cut my piece of wood now. I just keep my saw this way out, hold it steady, and grab this back and forth. Now you don't actually need a saw. If you have some cutters, that works well too. But I just want this as flat as possible. And then it just snaps. So it should be really snug anyways, because it's almost the same size. So I'm going to add some glue for good measure. That's as far as I need to go. Now, when I'm attaching it to here, I could be going loosey-goosey, just drilling anywhere, but if I want a specific spot that I need to know where it's going, let's say if you're joining together two complicated pieces, I discovered this trick. This one's not really necessary, but anyways, if you add a little paint at the end of here. I know I want it in the middle, like that. Well, that's exactly where I need to drill. The trick is more necessary when you're putting multiple pegs in at the same time. Can be really discouraging if you eyeballed it and they don't reach. So that's why I do that little trick. But one-on-one, it's not really that necessary. My peg is fairly, so I'm going to check the hole, so that's how much I have, and compare it to how much wood I have. So I still have a ways I could keep going a little bit more. Okay, so we're ready for the last glue and the assembly. I'm gonna let that dry. Good as new.